Unless you please tell me he's going to stay over there.
Put this in my bag.
Please
Black
tell me
bag.
he's going to stay over there.
Mic test 1 2. 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 Okay. I'm gonna go do my intro. Just watch the camera. One more down. Good. One more down. From Philip Sheridan Senior Field at Tamlin Park, the St. Mary Gales take on the Butler Bulldogs for a Week 3 matchup right here on Surge Sports. Welcome everyone inside the broadcast booth. I'm Elijah Weintraub. There is a big game on the line for both these teams tonight. The Gales are coming off of a loss to Hawthorne, 21-13. They're looking for a bounce-back win today. It's been a struggle for this team, especially when it comes to the penalties. But they hope to clean that off in a way tonight and hope for a big victory against Butler. Some players to watch out for St. Mary's, of course, Brian Cunningham and, of course, Nazir Owens. They're the only two that scored the touchdown and that 20-13 victory last week. Butler comes in here tonight 2-0 following a victory to Wallington. Their last game was on Friday with a 42-0 victory over Wallington. They're looking for a huge win tonight, and it's just going to continue later on. Their offense has been strong. They played well between the last couple of years, and a lot of seniors on this team, as we mentioned, compared to St. Mary's where we only have 2 seniors. That's something to keep in mind about there. For Butler, they're entering a huge league tonight, of course, coming off of a victory 42-0, and they hope to bounce back strong. And Bobby Patet is the quarterback who's entering his senior year this year, hoping for a victory. And it's a huge matchup coming up in just a little bit right here on Surge Sports. The St. Mary Gales are looking for their first win against Butler since the past 4 years, while Butler, on the other hand, is looking for their 4th straight win while playing the Gales here in Rutherford. More action coming up next on Surge Sports. We'll join you after the anthem. Welcome everyone back to Surge Sports. I'm Elijah Weintraub. The coin toss has just concluded. Butler has won the toss and will be receiving. Elijah Weintraub joining you live here from Surge Sports. Jack Rizzo is out sick, and we wish him a speedy and healthy recovery until he returns next week. Number 55, Alessandro, will be kicking off for St. Mary's. He is a new transfer student this year, and a fair catch is called at the 20-yard line. A great gain is on the play here, and he'll bring it to the 48-yard line. Number 3, Michael Hennahan with the return. And now we say hello to the Butler offense. Under quarterback Bobby Batipid. He is entering his senior year here, and it looks like we have a stoppage for one moment. Looks like an issue with the chains. Until then, the clock has stopped, and we'll get into everybody in just a little bit. St. Mary's out on defense. Has played very well in tonight's game. So it looks like we have a chain issue, and that is the purpose of the delay. Bobby Batipid is the quarterback for Butler. So we continue to have a chain issue. It looks like it's getting resolved now. Ball's been spotted at the 48-yard line of Butler's own territory. Looks like there is still a chain delay. And it looks like we're ready to go. St. Mary's under head coach Paul Johnson, hoping for a victory today, entering today 1-2. Still waiting on the time. No motion. Batipid to Perry. Perry with the travel, and he'll gain about 3 yards on the play. Bring it to up the 50-yard line. Good play there for Butler on the return. He's done an excellent job. See how they continue on in just a little bit. Batipid again. Batipid instead will run it and only has a gain on the play. 1 yard gain and bring it to their own 49 for a third down. It'll be 3rd and 7 from the 49. And a flag is thrown, and it's going to be on St. Mary's. Offside on St. Mary's. It's going to be 3rd and 3 for Butler. And a quick little mistake, and St. Mary's gets back onto the penalties. Penalties have been a struggle. Perry instead is going to take a run for it for the money, and it will not have any gain on the play, and it'll bring down a 4th down for Butler. St. Mary's defense has done an excellent job so far. However, the penalties have been an issue all game long and all season long. We know a lot has affected them in the last game. Few miscommunication moments from the team, but they're able to struggle and regain again. Fourth down in the play. Seems like they're going to go for it with 4th and 2nd. Baptista will take it and carry in, and he is in for the first down, but the beanbag is tossed. It looks like we might have a drop ball. And it looks like the ball is in repossession of Butler. There is no interception called on the play, and there was no fumble. No fumble on the play, and instead will be a first down for Butler from the 41. Baptista again. Right away to Perry. Perry's going to continue for the run game. He'll have about a good 7 yards on the play, as he gets a second down from the 40. Excellent job by the St. Mary defense, able to stop them, and a great run attempt for Perry. Batapede, the quarterback, is currently the leader right now for this team in total passing yards and rushing yards. And that is going to be a key factor in tonight's game. We'll get into St. Mary's in a little bit. Baptista again is going to carry it, and is going to be enough for a 2-yard carry. Bringing it 3rd and short. 3rd and short from the 39. Try to put it closer that way. We're going to try to go running out. So the coach you just heard is from Butler. They're under head coach Jason Luciani, head coach for Butler. Baptista again looking for a long shot to number 14, and he has the catch made. It's enough for a first down. That was Nick Parkinson. Nick Parkinson, sophomore year, made an impressive run just now, and it'll bring up a first down from the 25. Butler's waiting to see what happens, and hopefully they don't get St. Mary's thrown offside again. Batapede again is going to continue to run, and only a gain of a yard on the play. Clock continues to wind down with 7:25 remaining in the first quarter. Chase Salters stopped the play for St. Mary's. He's had a phenomenal run on defense throughout his season this year. Patapede once more. Patapede is going to continue to run it, is now going to throw it away, and is catched and caught by Hennehan for a first down. They're going to mark him for a first down. He was not ruled out of bounds, so that's a great play there for Butler as they get a first down. 13-yard play. It'll stop the ball at the 11-yard line with 11 yards to go before Butler can get a touchdown, and we could see touchback potentially. We saw it in the Vikings-Eagles game on Thursday Night Football on Prime Video just a few weeks ago. We'll see if maybe St. Mary's will get into the luck of them as well. Pettipede once again will continue to carry on the drive. Pettipede will be ruled just short. And it'll be just at the 1 yard line. They got the first down. It'll be at the 1 yard line. So they were able to get the first down. Clock will continue to run down at 5:55. Butler just needs 1 yard in. St. Mary's needs to stop them on the defense. And they will be in for the touchdown. That was Perry once again on the play. Touchdown for Perry. Great job there. And they got on the board, Butler. PJ Coffey will be kicking off. Will be kicking the extra point for Butler. We'll see if they can make the extra point. We'll get the touchdown banner off the screen. Coffey, the kick is good. 7-0 Butler leads with 5:40 remaining. We'll be back in just a moment. All right, and welcome back to Surge Sports. Elijah Weintraub alongside by myself today on the call. 7-0 Butler leads after a great touchdown play. We'll see what they can carry and continue on here next. A nice short punt, and is going to be ruled out of bounds at the around the 25-yard line. Ruled out of bounds. So the Gales will start off at the 25-yard line. We'll once again meet Bradley Higgins, star quarterback for St. Mary's. He played excellent all three games so far that the Gales have played, and we'll see what he continues on tonight. Now, a few additions to the team that is playing this year, playing today's game. Dom Bell has returned once again following missing a few games, and he came back last week, and now he's returning once again. We'll see him back on the field once more. Cesar Ramirez, a new transfer student, takes the field today as well. He played in defense. This was his first game today following the new transfer rules. We'll get to the transfer rules in just a little bit. Right away to Brian Cunningham. Brian Cunningham with the run. He has stumbled a little bit, but able to continue the gain, and he'll stop him right at the 42-yard line for a gain of about 6 on the play. And the transfer rules state that if you're playing that there is a 30-day gap period from when they transferred from the new school, and when you arrive, and the first game has been concluded and played. It's currently been 30 days since they played, and following the transfer rules, so he is now ineligible to play. Right away to Owens. Owens gets the first down. Many more yards to go, and brings it to the 40-yard line of Butler territory. Great run there for Nazir Owens, and a great pass from Bradley Higgins right off to him. And also on the field today, punting was Alessandro, a new transfer student. Damian Murkison It has a great run and has about 2-yard gain on the play. Great pass from Bradley Higgins intended to him. Yeah, Alessandro is a new transfer student. He's been taking part of this team in the practices since the first day of school starting, and he's done an excellent job so far. And we'll see how much more he can provide later on, and what he also will be his role in today's game. Higgins will right away to Merkerson. Merkerson will lose a few yards, and will bring up third. We'll bring out third down at the 42, making it 3rd and 12. St. Mary's entered today's game 1-2, following 2 losses straight from Park Ridge and Hawthorne. We'll see if they can get a bounce back win today. Higgins, long shot to Kazir White. Kazir White could not catch it in time. The defense of Butler was there to stop him, and that was number 8, CJ Bentley, with the tackle there trying to block it. No flag called, and it'll be a 4th down from the 40. Huertas is in, Salters is out, and we'll see what is the next play here. It looks like they are going to go for it on 4th down. So St. Mary's will go for it on a 4th down play here. We'll see how much yardage they can gain and if they can get that 1st down. Very big play coming up here on 4th down. Higgins is going to be sacked at the 50-yard line by Michael Hanahan, and Butler retrieves from the 50-yard line. And we have an injured Gale on the field. We'll take a pause, and we'll be back in just a moment. We are back. Damian Merkerson was the injured Gale, but he's back on his feet, and he'll walk off and head to the bench. Butler was successful on the 4th down attempt by St. Mary's. It is now 1st down from the 50. And we'll see what Butler can do once again. We'll do once again. Great stop run. Betapede. Great long shot ahead, and is caught by number 5, PJ Coffey, and he is going to be ruled down at the 1-yard line. Almost there for a touchdown. He'll stop at the 1-yard line. Great gain on the play for PJ Coffey, 45-yard line. 45-yard return and a 45-yard catch. Great play. And again, Butler is back at the 1-yard line in scoring position. And he is in for the touchdown. Another 6 added for Butler, and we'll see if they're going to make the extra point. 13-6 0.
1-yard rushing touchdown by Butler High School.
Coffee with the kick, and it is good.
Extra point is good.
14-0. Following the touchdown. We'll be back in just a moment. St. Mary's will once again retake over, and hopefully they'll get some points up when we return. Welcome back here on Surge Sports. 14-0. Butler has the lead after a 45-yard catch to Hennehan. They were able to get the touchdown at the 1-yard line. And now it is 14-0. St. Mary's will once again receive. Kicking off is PJ Coffey. A short punt to the 18-yard line. Brian Cunningham is going to continue to run. He's got yardage, and he's got open territory. He's in the 50-yard line, to the 40, to the 30, to the 20. And he is going to be stopped right at the 5-yard line. And what a run. And that was Kazir White with the run.
Kickoff return down to the 2 by Kazir White, number 9.
Excuse me, my apologies. That was Kazir White with a 55-yard kick return. Great play there. What a play, and St. Mary's has bounced back incredibly, and their special teams has done an excellent job. We'll say once again to Bradley Higgins, he's back at the 5-yard line. First and goal for St. Mary's, first time tonight in their territory. And there's going to be offside on Butler.
Encroachment on the defense. First down, St. Mary's.
And there will be a touchdown, which will be just short at the 1-yard line. I'll be taking a pause just one moment. Nazir Owens is in for the touchdown, and a great play there for St. Mary's. Paul Roach will be out to kick. Polarocho will kick. Rocho. The kick is blocked, and the kick is no good. St. Mary's has the touchdown, though. They're on the board, 14-6. Back after this. Folks, we're having a little technical issues here. We will be back in just a few moments. We'll be off for a while.
Do you know exactly where it was
I don't know.
before it fell?
It was on the Wi-Fi and then took a tumble.
That's not what I said. Okay, do you want me? His phone is working. Yeah. Oh, hi.
Welcome back, folks. Sorry for the little technical issues. We are now back on. And it's 14-6, 45 seconds. Time is winding down. Butler has the ball. They're at the 48-yard line, almost the end of the quarter. Pettipede intended for Hanahan, and he's unable to make the catch. 30 seconds. Clock stopped. Pettipede once more. He's going to take the run, and he's going to be stumbled on his own power, and gains about 5 yards on the play. Will bring up 3rd and 5. 19 seconds remaining. The clock is winding down. And they're going to wind down the quarter, and that will do it. 14-6 is your score at the end of the first quarter. We'll be back for the start of the second in just a moment. Welcome back. Butler continues to have the ball once again from the 46. Pettipede once again with a carry. Pettipede is going to continue all the way down. He's at the 20 and at the 15 and stops around the 10-yard line. He has a first down from the 10. A great carry for Pettipede and a great way to start off this second quarter.
By the quarterback for Butler, first down.
It's 14-6. St. Mary's is trailing. Blocked kick would have made this 14-7. Wasn't for the block kick. Pettipede once more is going to be in for a yard. And we have 1 yard, no gain on the play. And it is going to be Owens with, number 7, Peter Calvi with a few yard gain. We'll bring it up to this 2-yard line for 3rd and 2. And Pettipede is in for the touchdown, and another 6 points added to the board. 20-6 is the score. And once again, Coffee is out to kick it, and we'll see if they can make the extra point. Coffee. The kick is good. After a long delay, it is in. 21-6. We'll be back after this. Welcome back to Surge Sports. Elijah Weintraub joining you again. 21-6 is your score after another touchdown by Pettipede. And the kick from Coffee will be gone farther back than expected and is going to be late at the 16-yard line following tackles from both St. Mary's and, of course, Butler. We say back hello against the St. Mary broadcast and the offense group. St. Mary's located at the 15-yard line right now. Last matchup was 20-13 loss to Hawthorne. Owens with the carry, but is immediately taken down, and it'll be a loss of a few yards, bringing it now to 2nd and 12 from the 14. Huge game coming up on the play for St. Mary's. They need a huge attempt here, and they need some runs and points up on the board. Owens with the carry again. Nothing on the gain. 3rd down and 12. No gain. No. So as we told you at the top of the broadcast, transfer students will now have their start for St. Mary's following the new transfer rules that NJISA has assigned. Brian Cunningham with the carry, and it'll bring up a 4th and 3 from the 24. And it looks like they will be playing it. No surprise there, but interesting position, interesting choice.
First down, St. Mary.
Correction has been ruled as a first down. It is not going to be fourth down. It's ruled as a first down. Owens right away. Owens with the carry. Continues with his carry and will be enough for a 5-yard gain, bringing it to 2nd and 5 from the 30. And Nazir Owens continues to dominate once more. He has had a touchdown in every single game since that Garfield game in Week 0. And, of course, he won Week 0's NorthJersey.com's Player of the Week. And he's proven why. He is the key to the St. Mary's team. And it looks like there is a flag on the play, and it'll be a false start on St. Mary's. 5-yard penalty. Remains 2nd down. Higgins right away to Owens. Owens with just a yard gain. And he'll bring up third and 6. 3rd and 6 from the 29. St. Mary's needs a huge gain here. We'll see what they can show. Higgins finds Kazir White. White is open and he's got the first down as he takes it to the 40-yard line. A great run and a great play. Kazir White intended as always and is right there on the spot and nails it again. Well, Kazir White and Nazir Owens have been the answer so far. Everything has been on point and key in tonight's game, and we'll see if they can continue to hold on to this great run. Right away to Owens. Owens gets in there, has a few-yard gain, and has a gain of about 2 on the play. Brings it 3-yard gain for 2nd down. Second and 3 from the 44. Solo tonight. Jack Rizzo's out. Hope he's watching at home. Thanks for tuning in if you are. Higgins right away to Cunningham. Cunningham is going to might be just short. They'll check it. And it's a first down. So first down carry, they move the chain, and now the run for St. Mary's continues on. Higgins to Owens. Owens continues to run, has open room, and he has it. It's a first down, but it stumbles on his own willpower and stops at the 30-yard line. 20-yard play for Nazir Owens, and he's a crucial player and a crucial part for this team. And it looks like there's going to be a timeout called by Butler. That'll be their first of the game. Timeout, Butler. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome back. 21-6 is the score. St. Mary's got a first down after a great play from Nazir Owens. We'll see what they can improve here. Again with Owens on the carry. He is hooked up though, and is enough for a 5-yard gain. A flag comes in. A late flag comes in. 2 flags are in now. We'll see the call. So flags are on the play. We'll see the call in just a moment. And we also have an injured Garfield player on the field. We'll get the call first before we go to break. The refs will discuss this. It looks like the Garfield player is down at the 25. Might have been pushed by St. Mary's. We'll see the call in just a moment. From what it seems to be, it looks like it could be a face mask penalty. We'll confirm the call in just a moment. And of course, unlike last game, heat is not the issue. The wind is today. A little wind. So far, so good though. So we're still waiting for the discussion on the call, and we still have an injured Garfield player on the field. Excuse me, Butler player on the field. The injured player is still down. We'll get the call in a moment. It looks like they've just made the call. We'll find out. It's going to be, it looks like, against Butler, as the chains are moving. We'll get the call in just a second. We'll take a timeout. So it looks like it might have been a face mask penalty on the last play. They're now in first and goal territory from the 10-yard line. So St. Mary's definitely is doing well. Number 14 for Nick Parkinson, who is a huge part of this Butler's team, is walking off the field now following his injury. We'll hope he is okay. In the meantime, for St. Mary's, it looks like it might have been it looks like it's going to be a face mask penalty against Butler. It is going to be a 15-yard penalty at forced, and that'll be bringing up a first and goal from the 10-yard line. And Owens continues to run. Is enough for a 2-yard gain on the play. 5:17 remaining, and now another injured player, and it's going to be number 7, Chase Salters. He is down for St. Mary's. We'll take a pause again, and we'll be right back. Salters is up and is walking on his own power. It'll be 2nd and 8 from the 8-yard, excuse me, it looks like it's only a gain on the play, 1 yard. It'll be 2nd and 9 on the play in the call. 5:10 remaining, and the clock continues to wind down following the injury. And right away to Owens. Owens is going to stumble a little bit, but he is going to be just a yard short, stopping at the 1 yard line for a third down. Great run for Owens, able to succeed on the play, and it'll be 3rd and 2 from the 2. In range. Higgins, right away to Owens. Owens has a yard gain on the play, not enough for the touchdown, and it'll be 4th down and 1. A flag comes in late. We'll see what the call is on. It might be unnecessary roughness. If this is the case, it could reset. Fourth down on the play. It is on St. Mary's. And they'll move it back. Might have been unnecessary roughness on the call. So they'll push it back 10 yards, and they'll stop at the 20 and the 18. And it's going to be a field goal attempt for Paul Orocho. They're going to try to kick it. Smart decision, only being 18 yards back. We'll see if they can get the 3 extra points in. So field goal range with 4:43 remaining. Paul Orocho. The kick is good. And a great kick from Paul Orocho. And the Gales are back on the board. 21-9. St. Mary's still trails, but they're getting back up there. 4:43 to go. We'll be back in just a moment. We are back. Paul Orocho will kick off after making a field goal attempt. It is 21-9. St. Mary's is trying to get back up on the board. A great kick from Paul Orocho, and it will be stopped at the 15-yard line. A continued play for Hanahan, and is going to be brought down finally at the 44-yard line. It took a while, but they got it down just in time. DeVar David with the tackle for Butler. 4:35 remaining. It's been so far a very interesting game. And Butler proving that they're very strong, but St. Mary's has been cutting it close and bringing some chances in. Paul Roach is now 1 for 2 on the kicks today, missing the extra point, but making the regular field goal for 3 points. A gain from Baptiste and is enough for a first down, and will bring it to about the 42. And a flag comes in late. It might be on St. Mary's. We'll see what the call is in just a moment. Flag was spotted at the 49. So it'll be reinforced. It'll be reinforced from the touchdown. So again, it'll be a first down plus a 5-yard penalty from, excuse me, it looks like it's going to be a 10-yard penalty, and that is against St. Mary's. Might be a face mask. It looks like it's a 15-yard penalty. They're stopping at the 29. So at the 20-yard line, following a penalty, we continue play action. Baptipede right away to Coffee. Coffee has a yard gain on the play. Clock winding down at 3:45 remaining. Coming up at halftime, performances from the Butler cheer squad, plus an award ceremony for St. Mary's alumni and more, who made crucial impacts to the St. Mary community as well as to the football community. Right away, Baptipede is going to continue on the gain, and he is going to be in for the touchdown. Another touchdown for Butler. No flag on the play. Yes, there is a flag now on the play. Flag on the play plus a touchdown. So we'll see what comes first and what stands. What was the call? So it looks like a flag was thrown in. They're going to be setting up for a potential 2-point attempt. Nope, they're going to go for the kick. Sorry, Coffee's going to kick. But there was a late flag thrown in there. It could be reinforced towards kickoff. We are not 100% sure. Coffee. Once again makes the kick, and it's a 28-9 game. We'll be back after this following a commercial break. So as we mentioned at the top of the broadcast, that's going to be addressed in the last play, there was a flag on the play, and it looks like it's going to be reinforced on the kick as they're now kicking from the 25. Coffee with the kick is going to be stopped at the 38. And a flag comes in. It looks like it'll be because of it stopping out of bounds. It's going to be stopped out of bounds. Again, there is a flag on the play. A decision will need to be made by St. Mary's. Because I believe it's because it went out of bounds. St. Mary's will discuss with the refs what the call and decision is. 3 minutes remaining in the quarter. So Butler has decided to re-kick following the penalty being thrown down. So they will re-kick once again. So it looks like there was a penalty on the play. It was a re-kick decision. And will be, this time, a fair catch called at the 40-yard line. Brian Cunningham will continue with the carry and will be stopped at the 45-yard line. Great play there for Brian Cunningham, and now bring back out the St. Mary's offense, who needs some points on this board, trailing now 28-9, almost now by 19 points. .254 remaining. She will be needing to be tied from Butler. Higgins. Once again, trying to find open pocket room. Higgins right away to Kazir White. Kazir White is in for the first down. A flag comes in. Higgins was brought down easily, and now he is still down. So it's going to be a first down on the play. It is a flag against Butler. Higgins is walking on his own power.
St. Mary ball after the flag.
Okay, so following a little confusion, it is going to be a personal foul against Butler. It'll be a 10-yard penalty, 5-yard penalty it looks like, and it'll be stopped at the 30. So it's a first down from the 30. Higgins is back on it. Higgins right away to Merkerson. Merkerson stops at the 1. Clock continues to wind down with 2:27 remaining. St. Mary's has all 3 timeouts. Butler has 2. Something extra to keep in mind about. 2:15 remaining. Taking a look at the upcoming schedule, Butler plays Park Ridge next Friday at 7 p.m. at home. St. Mary's travels to Wallington next week for a 7 o'clock matchup on Saturday. And an interesting schedule to come. And, of course, we'll be broadcasting the St. Mary game from Wallington. So we hope you join us there. And then Higgins off to Owens. Owens with the catch. Gets about a 2-yard gain on the play. Brings up third and 7 from 20. Clock continuing to wind down with 1:41 remaining. Well, stop. Excuse me. Stop that 1:41. Higgins. Right away to Merkerson. Merkerson has a few yard gain. Will bring up a 4th down. Clock continues to run on 4th down. Clock continues to run. St. Mary's has all 3 timeouts still. And a timeout is going to be called by Butler. We'll pause once again. That is their 2nd timeout of the game. St. Mary's still has all 3. We'll be right back. We are back. It's going to be 4th down and 5. They're going to go for it, St. Mary's, with 1:08 left. St. Mary's still has all 3 timeouts remaining. Higgins needs this with pressure. Throws it to nowhere, and it'll be a 1st down for Butler at the 25 with 1:03 remaining. We're in the final stretch here of games. There's only 2 more games following today's game. One at at Wallington. The other one will be the final one, homecoming versus Woodridge, before the league crossovers and playoffs begin. St. Mary's is 1-2. Butler 2-0 right now. Another carry for Betapede on 1st down. He's going to continue to run, and he'll be stopped at the 50-yard line. 54 seconds remaining. Clock stops as he heads on the play. New to carry. Petapede will be enough for a 6-yard carry. Will bring up 2nd down. Clock will continue to wind down with 35 seconds. We'll see if they can make another 2 attempts. And the first snap is called for Butler, and the clock will continue to wind down. Looks like some rough issues as the clock is stopped for a 3rd down and 33. St. Mary's has not moved yet, nor has Butler. Butler, number 10, Petapede, right away with a huge hit to Max Riley, and is enough for a 1st down. The clock is going to continue to wind down. Remember, Butler only has 1 timeout remaining, stopping at the 27. So they snap it to stop the ball, and it'll be at the 25. Timeout called for St. Mary's. We'll be right back following a break.
Timeout St. Mary's with 26 seconds left to go in the second.
Timeout called by St. Mary's. St. Mary's now has 2 timeouts, 1 remaining for Butler. Coming up at halftime will be the Jack Stone presentation of awards, honoring members of the football community as well as the St. Mary's alumni who have made significant impacts to the community. Right away is Perry. Perry has room, and he is just going to be a yard short of the touchdown, but the ball is loose. The ball is loose, but they're saying he is down, and will be ruled dropped at the 1-yard line. Clock stopped at 15 seconds. Sorry about that, folks. So it'll be second to goal. The ball did come loose, but it was dropped at the 1-yard line right before end zone territory for a potential touchback. 15 seconds remaining in field in touchdown range, and they are in for another touchdown.
Touchdown, Butler High School.
Another 6 added to the board, 34-9. And we're only in the second quarter. They're going to go for Coffee. Will make the extra kick and attempt once again. We'll see if it is good. Coming up next, the second half, St. Mary's needs points. Summary and bottom line. With 10 seconds remaining, they can still do something, but will more than likely snap it. And the field goal and extra kick is good. 35-9 is the score. We'll be back after this.
Score 35 Butler, 9 St. Mary's. 10 seconds left in the second.
We'll be right back. It's 35-9. We'll take a commercial. Welcome back. Butler once again punted off. 10 seconds remaining in this game, not in this game, excuse me, in this quarter. Almost at halftime here. At halftime, all the mics will be off muted. We'll show you what is happening on the field, and I'll rejoin you back at the second half. The punt will be enough to stop at the 17-yard line. Flag comes in, and
Out of bounds.
flag.
Resulting in a penalty.
So it'll be reinforced on the punt because it did go out of bounds. The clock will stop at 10 seconds. 10 seconds with two timeouts left, St. Mary's. We're almost at the half. Reminder that our mics will be muted. They're going to re-kick again. Looks like that's going to be the new strategy for Butler. Re-kick again if they get out of bounds, and that's their new strategy. Coffee will once again kick off again. Coffee. And that's another better punt. It's going to be regained at the 28. Brian Cunningham is going to continue to run. Clock will stop at 4 seconds. And it looks like they will just take a snap before halftime. So it looks like they will just be able to take the snap with 4 seconds left. But they may try to go for it. We'll see what their decision is. And then we'll be at halftime. Sorry. So instead of snapping it, they're going to go for it. Higgins, clock winding. Right away to Owens. Owens with a 1-yard gain, and that will end the second quarter. At halftime, 35-9. We'll be back following the halftime. Once again, all of our mics will be muted. The camera will show you what's happening on the field, and we'll join you back at halftime. Welcome back. It's halftime now. 35-9 is the score. St. Mary's will receive coming up at the third quarter. And we will be joining you in just then. Right now it's been a sloppy run so far for St. Mary's, but they hope to bounce back and continue on. And as a reminder, if by the fourth quarter, if St. Mary's does not continue scoring and Butler continues to score, then the clock will not stop and continue to run. We will update you when the time comes for those matters. Until then, we'll see you in 3 minutes as the teams retake the field for their 3-minute warm-up before the third quarter. Welcome back to Surge Sports. Elijah Weintraub. Solo today. Jack is out. 35-9 to score. Butler has the lead. As a reminder, after the fourth quarter, and Butler continues to score, there will be a non-stop clock, and we'll let you know when that happens and if it does happen. St. Mary's needs a lot. St. Mary's will be receiving. Kazir White and Brian Cunningham are waiting back. Big day for St. Mary's, of course. This is their third game. Big game to come. And coffee will once again kick off and will be given to number 1, Huertas. Huertas brings it to the 40-yard line. Not much of a gain there, but St. Mary's will receive. They need big numbers here with 11:54 to go. Test 1 2, test 1 2. Sorry, folks, for the delay. We are back on following some confusion. St. Mary's did score a touchdown by Brian Cunningham. We are going to re-update the graphics in just a moment. We will be joining you in just a moment. Butler has the ball. It's 17-35. We will be joining you back in just a moment. You're on. What happened? So once again, folks, third quarter is 28-17. Butler now has control of the ball after a touchdown by Brian Cunningham. It was a great run and great plays. We will update you on everything that happened in just a little bit. We had some technical issues, but the replay and reaction will continue now. Petapede once more. Petapede with the carry, and will be giving it to Perry. Perry for the carry brings it 1st and 7. Sorry for some technical issues, folks. We're back online once more. Petapede is going to take it and carry. The defense for St. Mary's is going to stop him just a yard short of the first down, brings up 3rd and 1. Great work by the defense. Their defense has improved. The offense really has done a great job so far in the second half. Now only down by 11 points. A touchdown with the 2-point conversion plus a field goal will do it to tie this game up, if not take the lead. The Cowbells ring as it's 3rd down. Crucial play here. Petapede to Perry. Perry's got the first down and many more as he brings, as the play is going to be whistled dead at the 39. Whistled dead at the 39. First and 10 from the 40. Petapede waiting. Petapede right away to Matt Burrow. Matt Burrow is going all the way and is going to hold Brian Cunningham's face mask, and there is a penalty called. It might be a face mask penalty. If it does stand, it will be a touchdown. If not, it is going to be no, I believe he was out of bounds for the touchdown. Never mind, I'm going to take that back. There is a flag on the play. Not sure the call. It should be a face mask against Butler, but we'll have the refs to decide the call. The flag was thrown far, though. So it's going to be a... So regardless, there is a penalty on Butler. It's going to push it back 5 yards, if not more. Their attendant was a face mask, and it looked like it would have been on Butler. And they are pushing it back. It'll be a 10-yard penalty. So now it'll be 1st and 10 again. No gain. Wait a minute. They're moving back, forward. So the chains were properly moved, but it looks like it is a penalty on St. Mary's. It was a 5-yard penalty, automatic first down. Regardless, it did look like a face mask from our vantage point, but it was called against St. Mary's. Coaches will and the refs will rediscuss. 8:11 is where the clock stops now. And they continue to move the chains back. It's been back and forth. Honestly, there is a lot of confusion right now. We're not exactly sure what the case is. There has been an issue with the chains, and it looks like there was multiple flags on the play. Can't exactly tell you exactly what happened because there is a lot that happened. We're waiting for official word and call, but it is going to be a first down for Butler regardless. So following the confusion, the clock will continue to wind down. It's first down at the 35-yard line. It was penalties on all across the board, it looks like, and a lot of confusion. We couldn't exactly tell you what exactly was the call, but we had confusion for sure. Right away to Matt Barrell. Matt Barrell will have a gain of about 2 yards on the play. We'll bring out second down. Second and 8. Matt Barrow. Patapede to Coffee. Coffee's got the gain. He's got the first down. Clock will continue to run down at 7 minutes. We'll stop at 7:01. Few confusing plays, but we were able to figure it out. It is now first and 10 from the 20. 28-17 is your score. Sun has reached our booth. Another play action again. A small gain on the play, about 5 yards. Brings up 3rd and 4 from the 14. Once again, another gain for Perry. Perry is going to be ruled just short of the end zone. And it's a touchdown. So So it's a touchdown on Butler. There is no signal called, but they did make the touchdown and the extra kick.
After the rushing touchdown by Butler, extra point is good. Score is now Butler 42.
So no signal was made, but there is a touchdown on the play. As you can imagine, 35. Oh, excuse me. My apologies. It's 42-17. We'll be back in just a moment. We are back. 42-17. Butler has the lead. It was a touchdown that didn't look like a touchdown, but it was. Big play coming up here for St. Mary's. They're going to need the points. And they need over 21 plus points. Fumbled kick to number 5, Brian Cunningham. Brian Cunningham is going to continue to travel and is going to be brought down. And a flag comes in. Might be against Butler. We'll see the call. So it's a penalty on Butler from our understanding. The refs will speak with the coach on the call. Yeah, so folks, we have a little confusion today.
Personal foul on the kick from Butler. First down, St. Mary's. That's the 41-yard line.
41-yard line is where they'll stand. Some confusion, but they're able to figure it out once more. St. Mary's will now have control. First down from the 41. Higgins. Right away to Owens. Owens has a few yard carry, stumbles on his own power. Enough for a 5-yard gain. It'll bring up 2nd and 5 from the 46. Higgins directly to Brian Cunningham. Brian Cunningham has that first down and many more. He's at the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Brian Cunningham. A 45-yard play, no flags, touchdown, and they're back on the board. What a play. And cheerful fans, that's for sure. Right pleasure. Okay, so last time they went for a 2-point conversion, and they're going to do it once more again. A 2-point attempt here, trying to make this a 27-42 game, and that will be huge. 2-point attempt for St. Mary's following their touchdown. Two-point attempt. Higgins directly to Owens. Owens has room, and he is no good on the attempt. And we stop here at
2-point
40.
conversions, no good. Score 42. Butler, St. Mary 23 after a touchdown by BJ.
42-23. The 2-point attempt is no good. We'll be back in just a little bit. Butler will receive. Welcome back. As we wait for the kickoff to happen, I spoke with Cesar Ramirez, who's now on the defense and played following his transfer return. He told me that he is ready to start today's game. He's looking for a win, and he's looking for a strong game and to finish strong. We'll see him hopefully back on the defense in just a little bit. He's one of the transfer students for St. Mary's this year for the football team. Paul Rocho with the kick. The kick is great and is up to the 36-yard line. And CJ Bentley will continue on the carry to the 48-yard line. Clock remaining time is 5:08. 42-23 is your score. Taking a look at their division, and Butler and St. Mary's are both in the same division. Right now, Butler is 2-0 in second place. Parkridge is in first place, 3-0. Woodridge 2-2 in third. St. Mary's in fourth, 1-2, and Wallington is 0-3 in last place. St. Mary's plays Wallington next week at 7 p.m. Saturday. You can watch it right here on Surge Sports. Hopefully Jack Rizzo will be back for that game. For full standings and more information, you can visit nj.com, and we are going to provide you with whatever we can during our broadcast. Right away, Penapede to Perry. Perry has enough for a 9-yard gain, brings it to the 40-yard line, and the flag comes in late. We'll see what the call is on. It might be on St. Mary's. We'll see in just a moment. Face mask on St. Mary's. 15-yard penalty. First down. So face mask penalty called. It is now going to be spot at the 35-yard line. Petapede once more. He'll continue to drive and run. He'll continue to run and stop at the 30-yard line. We'll stop at the 30-yard line. Face mask penalty was called, and that's been an issue for St. Mary's regardless. A lot of times they have had face mask issues and penalties called. We'll see if they can rechange that for the near future. Petapede to Perry. Perry once more continues on the drive, and another flag comes in. 2 flags, and it will be a first down. Well, we'll see the call in just a second. Holding on the defense, 5-yard penalty. Offense? Oh, sorry, offense. Five-yard penalty of the offense. Second down and 12. Petapede will continue to run. Petapede right on down and over, and it is an incomplete pass. Third down. Great job by the St. Mary defense. We'll see what they can continue to do for this crucial big third down play, and the crowd gets ready to make some noise. Patapede and Perry. Patapede will throw it long to Coffee, and he is going to be in for the touchdown. 47-25.
35-yard touchdown for Butler.
And it looks like the Coffee will once again kick it off. Huge play coming up. St. Mary's, they've been successful this second half, but when it comes to their defense, they've lacked on all levels. But we'll see if they can continue to improve on that. Offense has been excellent. See if the defense can improve. Coffee with the kick. And it is going to be a false start on the offense. 5-yard penalty will be reinforced. False start, 5 yards. False start. So a false start penalty will bring it to the 10-yard line for the kick. Coffee's waiting. Coffee is gonna just make it through, and the extra point is good. 48-23. Butler has the lead. We'll be back after this. Welcome back. Coffee ready to kick it off. Andreas Harlou will return. Was with the kick for Butler. Brings it to the 45-yard line, and St. Mary's offense is back on out once more.
45-yard line. First down.
There will be a point soon where the clock will just continue to run down. We'll keep you updated with that. 4:11 is where the time stops. Higgins, right away to Huertas. Huertas is taken down immediately by C.J. Bentley, and a loss of 3 yards. Clock continues to wind down with 4 minutes. 42-23 is the game. We thank you for joining us today, and Elijah Weintraub joining you here. Higgins. Right away to Kazir White. Kazir White makes the catch and is stopped at the 35-yard line of Butler territory. A great run for St. Mary's. Kazir White is there making the 20-yard catch. First down on the play. Number 2, Higgins. Owens slips up by number 11. Kyle Perry. An unfortunate decision there, only a gain of about a yard. Second down and 9. Second and 9. Higgins to Owens. Owens continues to drive. He's got the first down. And, a big tackle there from Butler. And is enough to bring it to the... It's first down from the 20. 1.
First down run by number 0 Owens, helped by Justin, maybe number 50. First down, St. Mary's.
Minute 42 remaining. Higgins will run it instead. Higgins has enough for a first down at the 10-yard line. A great play for Bradley Higgins. First down. First down clock continues to wind down with a minute 23.
First and goal for St. Mary's.
And they're in first and goal territory. Higgins. It's a catch by Kazir White for a 5-yard gain. It'll be first and 5 with the clock winding down at 44 seconds. And we'll see if they believe they should be able to get the one more play in before the quarter does end. Higgins to Owens. Owens with only a yard gain, with a yard short. Third down and 5 and 6. Timeout will be called by St. Mary's. No, excuse me. That is the end of the third quarter.
At the end of the third quarter, score 49.
We'll be right back.
High School 23, St. Mary's.
In the third quarter, we'll be right back. All right, welcome back, folks. 48 to 23 is the score. In goal territory, Higgins intended for Brian Cunningham. Brian Cunningham is unable to get there, and it will bring up a fourth down. So it's a fourth down. They're going to continue to play it out. Just keep in mind, folks, if there is a 33-point game spread there, and that is when they will stop running the clock. They'll stop stopping the clock. The magic number right now is 56, so keep that in mind. $11:54, 49-25 is the score. 48-25, excuse me, 48-25. Send to Brian Cunningham. Brian Cunningham unable to make the catch. First down and 5 for Butler. And we will be back after this as they re-switch up after this. Welcome back, 48-23. As you can imagine, Perry's going to run. Flag is thrown on the play, and it will be probably against St. Mary's, but we'll take a look at the call in just a moment. The previous St. Mary games were all losses to Butler, 22, 21, and 20. There is a flag on the play. Just noticed that now. 2019. 2020, there was no action because of COVID. We'll get the call in just a moment. It looks like they are pushing it back. It is probably against Butler as they are moving back. Clock will continue to run. It's a 5-yard penalty. It looks like it'll be now first down and the 3 from the 15. Perry will have it enough for a first down. First down on the play, and clock will stop at 11:20. We'll continue to run down. $10:58 remaining. Waiting for the time to continue down. Play action, Perry with the yard gain. It is a few yard gain, brings up second down and a gain of about 4. Second down and about 4. It was a 6-yard carry, my mistake. Fourth quarter winding down with 10 minutes remaining. A lot of scores from all around. Perry again. Excuse me, that was Matt Barley Barely. With the gain, first down. 9:40 remaining. 49-25. Excuse me, 48-23. According to league rules, you need to be up by 33 points in order to call a running playing clock. And the ball came out, and it is Huertas to take over. Fumble recovery. What a play. And St. Mary's now has control of the ball. Wow, that was an unexpected play and a great job by the St. Mary defense. And now St. Mary's is back with the ball with 9:02 remaining. A split missed decision to get St. Mary's back with the ball. And we want to thank a yard gain on the play. And shout out to Demir Stone who's watching tonight's game. Appreciate you for watching. Hi. We're broadcasting it. Nazir Owens with a yard carry. Brings up 3rd and 9. Third down and 8. White is now the intended quarterback for right now. White is going to just run it and has about a 2-yard gain on the play. 4th down. And it looks like Coach Johnson is going to say to play it. They will play it. Last year when Butler played St. Mary's, Butler had the victory 35-8. We'll see if St. Mary's can turn around and pull up the upset. Kazir White overshot it, and it'll bring up a first down for Butler at the 24-yard line. We'll be right back after this message. Another first down for Perry. .740 remaining, 49-25. Excuse me, 48-25. Clock continues to wind down. Perry scratch that. That is Barley with a few yard gain. Brings it to about the 45-yard line. Right away to Barley. Barley only has a yard gain. 6:54 remaining in the quarter as the clock continues to wind down. Shout out again to Demir Stone for watching. Thank you for watching. And it's been so far a fun game. As a reminder, join us next week at 7 o'clock on Saturday when the Gales take on Wallington. The Wallington is entering, of course, 0-2 as of today. Maybe the score will change depending on their game later on. Clock continuing to wind down. Batapede with the drive run will be tackled by Chase Salters. Excuse me, by Kaiser White. And yeah, and it's a first down again once more. It's been some struggle for the St. Mary's team, but they'll be able to bounce back to it. 5:45. Clock continues to wind. Clock continuing to wind down. Less than 5 minutes. Play clock winding down. Batapede intended for Coffee. Coffee is just overshot it.
Pass incomplete. Butler, second down.
Second down for Butler with 10 to go. Batapede will run it. He'll continue to run. He has a first down and brings it to the 38-yard line.
Now Butler.
Clock stops at 5:10 and will continue to run. Upcoming Butler games. Remember, this upcoming Friday, Park Ridge is home. Park Ridge travels to Butler. Butler is home. See how well it plays out for them and if they'll continue their win streak. Right now, they're 2-0, about to be 3, depending on how this game ends. Play clock winding down again. Perry again with the run. Has a first down. And an extra 2 yards following the first down. 4:25 remaining. Clock will continue to run. Yale's travel to Wallington next week. A big game coming up, and it's a must-need win as Wallington only has 0-2 with not one win yet. Perry has yards. He's got the first down. Flag comes in, And clock will stop at 3:39.
There's a flag.
Flag on the play. We'll get the call in just a moment. It is a penalty against St. Mary's. We'll bring it to the 1st and 10 mark with a 5-yard penalty.
First and goal for Butler. Ball on the line.
1st and goal, 3:22 remaining, clock continuing to wind down. Pettipede continues to run. Gets a gain of a yard before he's dropped down. Whistle is blown dead.
Yo, stop him at the line.
3 minutes remaining, clock continuing to wind down. Well, some notes to look at for the next game. While their offense definitely waked up and did amazing in that second half, that first half was an interesting run. Defense struggles, definitely needs improvement for St. Mary's. Butler was key on all sides of the playing field today, offense and defense. They were able to stop the run game and were very strong. .218 remaining, play clock winding down. And it'll be Perry again. Perry's going to continue to run. He is in for the touchdown.
Butler, touchdown on the pitch flag.
And that will do it. They have really sealed this game up. 55-23. Touchdown. No flag called. They'll get the extra kick. 2:04 remaining. The clock will continue winding down following the kick. The extra kick from Coffee. Is good. And he has been successful almost every drive tonight. And has succeeded. So the clock will continue to wind down. St. Mary's will take possession. They'll get the kick back, but there will be a very low chance. Now you can run. Okay. All right. Thank you.
The only time we stop in penalties, injuries, timeouts, and score.
All right. Thank you. So now going forward, the clock will continue to wind down. It will begin following the kick at 2:04 remaining. Fortunately, it was a very unsuccessful game for St. Mary's, but they will be willing to bounce back sooner or later. The hype was real today. It was really a great atmosphere all around. New transfers got their start, and we'll begin with a return from from Huertas. The clock will continue to wind down with 1:53 to go. It's been an interesting ride for this team. Clock continues to wind down. 1:27 remaining. Just a few snaps would do it, but they will try to play whatever they can, as they would like some points on the board. Higgins to Owens. Owens has a few yard gain and stops at the 49-yard line.
Bradley Higgins, 5-yard completion. Now it's their own. Second down.
1 minute remaining in this game. Higgins to Brian Cunningham. And there's a flag on the play. It was a grab of a jersey. The clock will stop. Pass interference. Clock stops at 27 seconds. The clock has stopped at 27 seconds and will run down following the play. In scoring position and chance. Higgins to Kazir White, intended to, unable to make the catch. That is the game. Final score, 55-23. That will do it for us here on Surge Sports. Elijah Weintraub signing off, and thank you again to Madeline Gluck, who helped us with the camera today. Elijah Weintraub signing off, final score, 55-23. Thank you for watching today's game on Surge Sports, and we will see you next week at 7